Flexibility is a big motivator for employees today. As you can allow people flexibility, whether it's their dress code or their working hours, you should. You will get a better result. You will get employees that more want to be there doing their best for you. Any aspect of flexibility you can allow people in the workplace will help make for a more motivating work environment. Take, for example, dress code. I know Sprint Corporation was looking to revise their dress code policy. They had a 38-page policy on dress code, and I guess they wanted to make it 42 pages, and they were doing the best practices of checking with different organizations to see how they handled dress today. And they found an organization that said they had given a lot of thought to their dress code, and in fact they combined it with their attendance policy. They're all excited at Sprint, can you send us over a volume? They said, we'll just tell you right now, come to work, wear clothes. Is it so important what people wear at work today? If it is, by all means, hold the line that they dress a certain way. If it doesn't matter, if it's not in the top notch of making a big difference in your competitive advantage, let it go. Instead, rally around those things that are critical to your success, not the things that you've done just because you've always done them. Time and the flexibility that you afford employees is also critical today. At PepsiCo, they surveyed employees to see what were their most pressing needs and found that number one on the list, to no surprise, was the time crunch that more and more employees feel they're under. Now, they could have easily dismissed that and said, well, you and me both, we're all up against the time crunch, but instead they said, how can we meet people at their time demands and make their lives a little bit more manageable, with the hope that they'd have a better focus and commitment from employees as a result. They hired a concierge on staff to run errands for any employee, whether it's changing the oil in your car, picking up your dry cleaning, lining up home repairs. They found as they did that, that productivity actually improved, that people could be more focused at work because they had an employer that was concerned about their time and their time stressors. Some 47% of employees don't even take lunch today because they work through it to be able to be home when their children are off school or to run errands during lunchtime. Can you get the best from your employees with that type of attitude? I think it's better to give them flexibility as much as possible. And if it's flexible working hours that they can come in late, if it's the ability to telecommute, if it makes sense, if it works, run with it. At TRW in San Diego, they allow employees to work 9 hours a day with the chance to take every other Friday off. Again, initially that happens and it seems nice. It happens over time. It comes to be looked forward to. A 3-day weekend every other week is phenomenal. In their last survey of employees, they found that that actually ranked higher than some employee benefits in terms of importance to employees, and one that they cherished, that they thought twice about leaving that organization to go to an employer that did not have that option. All because they gave employees flexibility, a huge motivator in today's workplaces.